Welcome back to The Hour Continues, episode 21.
21, bro.
It's crazy because we just celebrated a year for the 27th hour. It just feels like it's a celebration type of day.
60 episodes in with that one, right?
Yeah.
And we had a huge live audience with us tonight. It was great.
Yeah, they're still here.
Yeah, there's still people milling about.
We got the funky bunch here today.
Yeah, we got everybody.
I was going to say something, but then I was like, I'm not going to say it just in case.
You never know. Like, we got to edit that. Fly? Seriously? God damn it.
It's cool, man. The energy's good.
Yeah, it's great. The food's awesome. Once again, the wife always doing that, right? She always holds that down. It's just getting better and better every single time. It grows and it keeps growing.
Yeah.
That's why it was hard to answer that question with Justin, right? I don't know. Of course I want to succeed, have it pay me instead of the other way around. That'd be great.
Yeah.
If I knew how to do that, it'd have been done a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'm just going at it.
We're going, man. We're taking...
For real.
What is it? Taking names and cashing checks or cashing ass? Or what is it called? Kicking ass and...
Kicking ass, taking names.
There you go. Kicking ass and taking names.
That's it. You have to say it. We got
Jade is itching to say something.
Hi. I was waiting for my turn.
We got producer Jade here.
Jade up in the house.
What up, bitches?
What's up, bitches?
Man, yeah, it's been cool, man. It's been a cool day. How's your week been?
Good, man. Let's see. Same. I'm trying to remember. There's some bad stuff. I don't talk about none of that.
No, don't talk about the bad stuff.
There's the deaths and things. It's garbage stuff. But creative week. Just cranking out stuff.
I seen there was a new gun.
Yeah, right there. You can see it.
New gun.
Yep. Just finished that today. Did the thing upstairs, the art thing. I don't even know what the hell we're going to call those things. Like the one I built for Jade, the keepsake thing.
Yeah.
I would call it like a boho shelf.
Boho shelf?
Yeah, because it's like got the bohemian hippie style to it. That's what I would call it, but it's like Junior's boho shelf.
It's definitely been that for me all week. Just in a groove, just in a creative groove, man. Same, just cranking it out. How about you?
Man, it's been a good week. It's been busy as usual, right? My baby is just every day, like my kids, like they amaze me in the shit that they're doing, right? Like my oldest son, Tavian, oh man, he might have to get glasses. He's been squinting, and I'm like, he had an appointment today, so my man might be getting some glasses. I'm not sure yet. My Amari, this kid is just so freaking smart to where I like to. So he's been trying to steal his sister's binkies. My son, he just turned 3, but this dude's trying to find binkies, and we're like, no binkies, man. You got teeth, you're gonna fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
Right. But for some reason, this kid, he finds them. We hide them, he finds them, and then he hides them. So when we take them from him, he's like,
on you.
yeah, exactly. He's like, all right, you take it from this hand, but you don't know, but I got 10 over here.
Right. Have at it.
Yeah, I'm like, you little asshole.
I got a stockpile.
Yeah. And then my baby, she's just crawling all over the place. She is on the move, and she's at the point now where she just like army crawls super duper fast out of the room. So we got to watch it. We got to watch her.
The funny thing about that, right, is like with our new little puppy, that law of familiarity thing I talk about all the time. It's like you don't even see the growth nearly how I would see it.
Yeah.
If I were to see them kids, I'd be like, holy, and you'd be like, yeah, they're growing up. It's like, no, dude.
Yeah.
See, Stormy's doing that. We didn't have her out here tonight. She's too much stuff going on, but she's like huge, I guess, and getting. We don't notice it, man. She's getting bigger, obviously, but it's pretty dramatic when the other people from the outside look in and they're like, "Damn, dude,
She's getting chunky."
Yeah,
I notice. I'm here every day, and I can tell she's getting big.
She's the boss, bro. She's her personality. I don't know. I'm ready for the pee thing to stop and all that, but we're good. She don't go down the stairs yet. She comes up the stairs at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre. They can go up, but she won't go down.
You should get her.
The technical things there, it's more of a fear thing, I think.
Build her a slide so she can just slide down.
There you go. That's actually a good idea.
Just on the side.
Don't say that, because I'll do it.
Build a slide and then just show her how to go down it.
Then I can go down it naked.
Naked.
With no underwear on.
You don't want to do that in today's weather. It's so fucking hot.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
Your ass will stay on that slide.
Have to be a slip
to
slide.
peel that shit off.
Water. Like spray water. Like
yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Like a pool one or something.
Just add a slide. Add a slide to the deck. You got a grandchild come. You got to make your house a little fun.
True. We could do that.
Papa Junebug needs a slide.
I need a slide, bro.
There you go.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah, you remember the old ones, though, in school? The metal ones?
Oh, fuck
They were
that.
fucking shiny. And they were like,
I can hear my thighs squeaking down there just talking about it.
looking up, and you're like, 15 more minutes. Like, some of them things are fucking, should be illegal.
Yeah.
They're 27 feet tall. 27 feet tall.
Yeah.
And you just, like, God, they're just death traps, man. If you don't get 65-degree burns on your ass on the way down, you're going to launch and break a leg. Why were these fucking things ever allowed?
Yeah, right. Dangerous as fuck.
God.
Or you hit the end of the fucking slide and then you jolt your head back and fucking decapitate your skull because the end of the slide is fucking so sharp.
Dude,
Yeah.
and back in the day, everything's like rubberized now. And like, have you been to a new like Jungle Jimmy thing? Like, they're easy to walk in. They're like soft, goofy.
Yeah, there's rubber. Yeah.
That shit was concrete, motherfucker.
Yep.
It was metal fucking. You just have at it, man.
Not no more.
It's a changing
It's a little
world.
bit more safe.
Oh, Tommy can fall. He's fine.
Yeah.
The fear of that fall is what kept this Tommy okay. Don't fall.
Yeah.
There's no blanket there. There's no safety rule. Don't fucking fall. And put a T-shirt under your ass going down that shiny slide. Oh dear God.
Yeah, those slides were fun to make beats on, like to bang on them. Just
While you're going
yeah,
down.
just keep but yeah.
You know what I used to do? Not the slides, but I used to take the trays at McDonald's and slide down those tubes on the trays, dude.
Oh, there you go.
And you would fly out. I got kicked out of McDonald's a lot for that. But
Yeah,
it was so dope. That's
that's
what
a good one.
reminded
That's a
me
good
of
one.
when he said a shirt under him. I was like, tray.
You get a tray.
Tray.
Spray a little Pam spray, whatever the spray is, that
Yeah.
non-cooking spray, like Chevy Chase does in that movie.
Yeah. Jade, you got some new babies.
Oh my God. And I'm an idiot because I was saying I wasn't going to get any on the last podcast, but here I am.
Yeah. What are their names? Did you already name them?
Yeah, so I have one of them that has like black markings on his face. He's Goonji. And then my gray face is Nobu. So
Nobu and Gucci.
Goonji.
Oh, Goonji.
It's a Star Wars character.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that either.
Some nerdy shit.
Goonji.
Have you seen that series? Have you ever seen the Star Wars movie? I've never seen it.
I really wanted to. I really wanted to get into Star Wars, like, but I don't know, man. There's so much to it. You got to watch like the last one, and then you got to go back and watch the first one to understand the second one. And it's like, man, I don't know about this.
I got a list. You can watch them in chronological.
It's amazing to me how Star Trek is another one. Like, it's great. It's cool to think about. I struggle with all of that kind of stuff. I don't like space stuff. Isn't that funny how we're all triggered differently by different stuff? Like, I watch music documentaries. That's my everything every time.
Yeah.
Like we were talking, the ZZ Top one. I've watched every one on Netflix there is. That's what I search for immediately. Music documentaries.
There's a new one you got to watch. It's on Netflix. It's called The Heist. Have you guys watched this? So The Heist, it talks about real life heists that happened in the United States.
Damn.
Like there was one where this really expensive bourbon, it was during a time when it was really hard to get this barrel, and the guy actually worked for the company, a small town thing, and this dude was stealing barrels. And he was going to doctors and lawyers and selling the bottles
Selling
like
them.
$10,000.
Dude, when we were in Vegas, have you ever seen them expensive? They had a $72,000 bottle of whiskey, scotch, whatever. Fifth is all it was. It wasn't even a big one. Doesn't matter, but $72,000. And they're in this case and all that shit, right? And I'm like, who buys that? He's like, we sell out of those every week.
See? It's just a
Like,
big baller
Jesus,
thing.
Dude, $72,000, bro.
It's like
was
my
the
dick
most.
ain't big enough, you know?
Dude. He's like, low-key, Bieber's come in and bought shit like that. Like these people. Yeah, go get the finest, but it tastes like shit, bro. It's probably worse than... It's like...
Just give me some Jameson, man.
yeah,
I'm good.
Man, nobody'd know the difference. Be like, yeah, fuck you. I'm saving that. Here you go. Dewars. Have at it.
But watch it, though. The Heist, it's fucking
Yeah,
incredible.
I'll check it out.
It's real life. They talk about everything. There's this one lady that robbed a whole fucking armored truck. Man, she got away scot-free.
Damn.
But it was hard for... Because this was in the 80s where she can change her identity pretty easy.
Yeah.
And 9/11 wasn't, 9/11 changed a lot of shit.
It was a different world, dude.
Yeah.
You could...
So this lady though, she ended up changing her name and everything, going overseas. but it got hard for her child, right? She couldn't live on the run with the child because your child's enrolled
So they were
in the
looking
school.
for her.
Yeah, absolutely. She was on the FBI wanted list and shit. She ends up turning herself in, but she did I think it was 10 years in prison, 5 to 10 years, got out and still was able to live her life, you know?
Guilt's a real thing, man. It's like you leave a killer in a room long enough, they'll confess. Like silence and guilt, it's such a tricky thing. Like, how long could you run? Dude, I can't even tell a stupid little lie. I struggle with that. Pick anything. I have a hard time lying at all. Imagine doing something like that.
Yeah.
Or even cheating on your spouse, man. Fuck, I don't know how humans can do that and go through that and just hide it. It's really, really tricky. But there people are out there. It happened to me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can live every day in that lie loop. That's just fucking weird.
It makes no sense to me, right? Especially the cheating thing.
Totally.
It's if you don't want to be with that person, don't be with that person, right?
They want their cake and they want to eat it too. It's like,
but then sometimes the girl be looking, I'm just playing. Then you ain't like, man, do I risk it all?
right.
Hey, I'm sure women think the same thing. Oh, do I risk it all?
Snap out of it. I wonder what it takes for people not to do that, because I definitely don't.
You just get you realize what's at stake, right? If you have a family, if you have a beautiful family, why would you jeopardize that, man?
Is that tied to personality stuff, more, or experience of how we seen our parents, or all of it ties in together, right? It's such a cool web of what makes us that way. Because you don't just do it. I'll never cheat on my whatever. Pick anything. I'll never do that. Well, you learned that somehow. That's what I think is cool. Where did that come from?
Society.
It's
just
whatever you're
society.
influenced by, right? Whatever more you're influenced by.
What if society never told us that we should have one person? You know what I mean? What if society told us that what if marriage was never even a thing?
I think we should look into that, because
What if
we're the
keeping
only
your kids weren't a
species
thing?
on the planet that sticks with it's all about procreating and making more. That's all we're to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're very much mate for life idea. It is weird. That's a salty sex cast stuff. They're all about that. They talk about it all the time.
I love it, man.
It's
I love
cool. It's
having one person and not having to worry about other shit.
yeah, man. It's work. It's so much work, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
I think when people say it's not, for me, it's absolutely work. For me, I have to work on me. That's all. I love to work though. I love to work so much. It's right up my alley. I probably make it harder than it needs to be, but
I don't know what I would do if I was single. Could you imagine being single right now?
Fuck that.
It would be.
I wouldn't want to start over again. I'm 5 years in with Chase, and I
Yeah.
think about man, if I didn't have him, the dating life sounds like balls. I would never want to do it. Being a tattoo artist, especially, because everybody would be like, I want to date her just to get free tattoos. Fuck that.
That's
Count me out.
I think that's the tricky thing about friendship in general right now, right? When you do something dope, it's hard to find to find the balance between somebody that's a true homie and somebody that's just trying to use you, right?
how do you find out?
I think with time. I think time tells all.
Time will tell.
Time tells all, and especially in the tough times, right? When tough times happen, it's like, will your friend, will they bend over for you, right? Will they bend over backwards for you, or is it the opposite way? You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's gonna be a time when you're not gonna be able to offer something to somebody,
Yep.
and then what are they still gonna be homies with you? Or are they just gonna send you random ass texts? You know what I mean? Or are they gonna just be like, oh, this dude doesn't tattoo no more, so I don't really need them no more. You know what I mean?
I think we know instinctively, we subconsciously, we're not even thinking about it. We know it's bad. Not a good guy, but we choose not to listen and do something different with it. I tune into that so hard. I can feel it immediately when I meet somebody bad. This is not good. I'll talk about them off air, but we've had several where everybody's like, good guy, let's do this. I'm like, man, something off of that guy. Sure shit. 2 weeks later, that guy went absolutely ape shit. Maybe I manifested it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think I can feel that in people. When a man comes in here and he won't even look at me in the eye and he looks at the ground, he's nervous and stuff, that's instant fucking no-go. I don't like that. So I think we all do that. I think some of us don't choose to really listen. listen to it or chime into it and listen to it.
Yeah. I think it's good to
Yo,
be
this ain't
cautious.
yeah, man.
Be cautious of it. Like, be aware of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might just be intimidated. You come in here for the first time, they could be intimidated.
That's true.
You are very much a man, like, you know, dust and metal.
I definitely come off that way.
You do. You come off that way. That's the thing.
That's the other piece of that where I'm very not. I am me. But I'm very gentle, very sensitive guy. But I act quite the opposite of that usually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scared tactic. It's like it keeps the wolves at bay usually so when someone comes in here and they're not just happy and okay to just be around and awkward and don't want to look or talk or I have that, so I'm just done with it. I don't even go down that road. But if you come in here and you just vibing, you like, I think we can tell in people without even talking to them if they're good or bad. So if you're missing the good in me when you come in, like, you're missing.
Yeah.
Feel you. But I think the more in tune with who we are, the more open with who we are, then we can reciprocate that in other people. I'm so open and vulnerable with me. I find that easy in other people too. I can see things, I feel things, because I feel me. I think if we turn that off in ourselves, it's hard to feel that anywhere because we're not open to us. That's what I think it is. I really do. The more open I am with who I am and looking for what I am, the more open to that energy I am. I can feel it, man, immediately. It's weird.
It is.
But I think it's a real thing, and I don't know that a lot of us we're not honest with ourselves. It's something that's dishonest. Struggle being around me very, very quickly. It's very simple. Liars, the cheater, the guy that's not telling the truth. Those guys that struggle to be around somebody like me. I'm very outspoken, you know what I mean? So I feel that vibe quick, like, oh, he's uncomfortable. There's only one reason for that. You're not comfortable with who you are, right? So I listen to that. And we deal with it all the time with the tattoo people. It's not all the time, but you got to read people, man. You let your guard down. Like, I'm not walking around with my guard up and analyzing people and shit like that. I think you can just feel it immediately. You can feel it. And you have 7 seconds to make an impression, and it takes a lifetime to undo that. So when we're meeting people and they walk in and we're greeted, however that happens, you have a lifetime to undo that if you wanted to do something different with it. It sticks forever. You're like, that guy's a fuck. He's always a fuck in your mind. It's hard to undo that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know what you mean.
So put it all into it when you meet somebody, man. Treat everybody like it's your BlackBerry. Everybody you meet, that's your rock star.
Every time I want to say BlackBerry, like the phone.
Yeah.
Everything about the artist BlackBerry, I'm like, the BlackBerry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think about BlackBerry. That was my
I
favorite
think
cell
of
phone.
ours still.
What was your favorite cell phone?
Mine was an Ericsson, first one I ever had. It was fucking about, I don't know, 8 inches big. Had a little sheath holster type scenario with it.
Oh, you were that guy with the holster?
It wasn't a Sprint one with the big fucking thing. It was little, it was thin, but it worked so good. That was before digital, dude. It was like the analog system.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that thing was dope. Battery lasted forever. The Razors, though, the Razors were cool, too.
I never had one of those. What was yours?
That was my first phone, was a Razor.
I had two.
And Ocean by Blue October was my ringtone. I was so proud of that.
I'm just a normal boy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I fucked up that Razor, Mr. Art Boy. I took my engraver. They're black. Mine was black, right? So I took my engraver and etched into it flames. Fucking ruined the phone. I didn't even think about it. Have you ever used an engraver?
No.
Fucking gnarly, man. Like it's like a tattoo machine, but it does it on metal, right? Yeah.
You're just going crazy on this thing. You open it up
like
and
drawing on it on the
it's
outside.
all black screen.
I was like, oh shit, don't do that. Third harmonics is a bad deal.
Yeah. I had it was a small company. They're not around no more. It was called Helio. And my favorite phone from them was called the Helio Ocean. It was the first dual sliding cell phone. It was pretty cool.
Dope name.
Yeah. It was so sick. I was the first person in Utah to have it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I felt so cool because that was the year I got my first job. And
how old were you when you got?
I was 16. Yeah.
16.
Yeah, 16. Pizza Hut.
I was 20. I got my first phone.
Really? I mean, but then cell phones came out when you were 20.
Yeah, fucking. I rode a dinosaur to school.
I was gonna ask if you guys have like a criteria on when you think kids should get phones, especially right now in this era.
That's a good question.
Great question.
Go ahead, Junior.
My quick answer to that is, I think it's my dog's tearing shit up. I think that goes back to Justin's thing earlier when we were talking about the idea or the plan or the thing. It's like, I don't think there's an age or a cutoff or anything to anything. I just let things be what they are, right? Because we can actually force it in a weird way too. Like, you're 13 now, you should have a phone. What if the kid don't even want a phone? Like, I just let that be whatever it is. The talk, same thing with the talk. If they want to talk, you know what I mean? I don't do that. Like, you're X amount of age, this needs to be happening. I don't think it's very good for our psyche. Albert Einstein, case in point, he's horrible, hard to learn anything. He was really hard to teach, right? He dropped out of school. His academic shit was crazy because he's the smartest dude alive, but it was on his time and his terms. So to answer that, it's like, no, I don't. But I don't think a 2-year-old should have one. See, so I guess there's a spectrum there, but I just let it happen, organically happen. Like, whatever. I don't know. You're 8. You're getting baptized. These borders, these things, these milestones. I think for me, it's unhealthy to push that.
It really, I mean, it's same answer as you, but it really just depends on where they are in their maturity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if they're 12 and they really want a cell phone, right? If they're not mature with it, because it's a tool, right? Like,
the really want probably created that.
Yeah.
They want it so bad. There's a reason you're not ready for it.
So
that's real.
Yeah, I think if they're ready, if they're mature, if they're ready, I think I would get my. It's coming soon. My son's about to eat.
It was like Connor when we were tattooing up there. Remember, anything forced is forced. It's simple. It's like, I want to do this. I'm the mentor, the teacher, the guy that has the idea of the way. I see that as a wrong move. I'm not going to say that to you. I'll let you do it. I'll give you the phone, whatever that is, right? And it oftentimes is right on the money with whoever's trying to help or teach you something. Forced, like, I'm 13, I need a phone. If he would already have it.
A phone ain't just to make a phone call no more, though. Like, a phone is the world. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's where my concern comes from. It's not just making a phone call no more.
No. I think the thing I struggle with is seeing, like, toddlers with tablets watching just Coco Melon all day.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy for parents. I'm like, why are you just chucking a screen in front of them? I get it. Like, you need downtime and you want to, like, occupy your kid, but that really drives me crazy. I don't know why.
Yeah, Jade, wait until you have a kid.
I know. And that's why I'm like, shit, you probably get it. You're probably like, okay, time to just watch this and be quiet.
Wait until you have a kid.
That's the maturity thing. It's like,
I can't wait.
A whole fridge for a Coke, Pepsi. They're not just going to drink every one of them in one set. It's like, let them figure this out, right? You got a phone, run wild. No, structure it up. Like, if there's a reason that's happening. He wanted the phone and wasn't ready for it. Don't just let them run wild, right? I don't know. I think you can tell with each kid how they are.
And choke them.
But nowadays, it's part of their life. You're very real. It's just part of life right now. Very, very real.
There's some kids in high school that need their assignments are on their cell phone. Like, you have to download this thing to get to your assignment.
Yeah.
Like, my friend, he showed me. Like, this is my son's curriculum. They're required to bring their phone or their tablet to class.
It's crazy, man.
It is. It's nuts.
I grew up without a computer at all. My parents still don't have one. We've talked about that before.
Just a lot of porn.
So, yeah. Low key on that. But yeah, I don't know. Just stay whatever's relevant to that time. I don't think you can feel it. I think if you give it to them when they're 5, they're probably going to have a problem with it.
How old were you?
13.
And your parents bought it for you then?
Yeah, they got me a Razor. Like, it was just my stepdad's old phone, so he just gave it to me so that I could call them when I got out of school. And they could pick me up. That was pretty much it.
Out of necessity. We had the same thing with kids going to the other parent's house too, right? It's like they need a phone.
Yeah.
So they can communicate if needed be. So it's like some of that stuff comes about that way instead of just being you're old enough or whatever.
When I figured out the internet on the phone, though, I got my ass whooped.
Why?
I went on YouTube on the Razor and was racking up the phone
Yeah,
bill.
back then you
And I
paid
didn't know until my stepdad came in and he's all, what the hell is this? And I was like, oh shit.
paid for information, right? It's like you paid by text, you paid by. Now it's just that I don't know. Most of the shit's like endless or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
It's some. I mean, you're not paying for. I mean, you are paying for data in some plans, but majority of people get unlimited just because we're always on this motherfucker, right?
is it
It's
generated?
GPS and everything.
Where does this internet thing come from?
I have no fucking idea. What the fuck is Wi-Fi?
What is that? Where is this? It's all just computers tied together. It's all it is.
Like, is there like
There's
a
no, like-
hub for Wi-Fi?
There's
Like,
no thing. It's not a god. It's not a. There's no one thing. It's like it jumps computer. I think that's how it works. It's just weird.
It is. It's really.
There's
really
no Wi-Fi
bizarre.
building down there putting out this signal. It's like I think it's shared from device to device to device, and the more it's shared, the more strong it is. I think that's how it works. I don't fucking know.
Whoever created Wi-Fi is probably a billionaire by now. They have to be, right?
I'm sure of it. Fuck a bunch of that. I just figured out how to use it 2 years ago.
You think they had it like in the military long before they had it for us though?
Absolutely.
So yeah, that dude's rich for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they say that we don't see technology until like 30 years from when it came out or something like that.
I think the military, they say, is 20 years ahead of normal,
Yeah.
15 or 20 years ahead of technology stuff. It's fucking crazy. Can you imagine if we knew what they knew?
I don't think I would want to.
I don't either. Just let it roll.
It's fucking scary.
Careful what you ask for, man. It's just real.
Whose paintings
Same with
are
the
these?
phone. Same with the phone. They want the phone, want the phone, want the phone. Oftentimes you want whatever you want. There's a reason you don't have it.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
The big one is Connor's over there, and then my little 3 ones on the table
The
there.
flash is you?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I did that as a commission years ago, and then the girl backed out like literally the day I finished it. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll just keep it.
What was the lesson learned there?
Yeah. I was out $120. That's what she's going to pay for it.
Holy shit. So
Scary.
what? No commission work until you got to pay up front?
Yeah, I make people do half down now. That and they learned my lesson from that for sure. I did that in high school. That thing's old.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to keep it?
I mean, it's cool, but it's not like my best work anymore. So I
what-
don't really need to keep it.
Would you redo it?
Yeah, totally.
So have you guys done? So this kind of goes to what's going on upstairs, right? Jade, she did a piece of art and she painted over that shit, and now she's doing a new thing,
Yep.
right? Have you guys ever like went back to your old artwork and maybe did the same thing, but maybe where your mind is now?
You know what? I thought about that because I follow an artist who does that all the time. She always pulls up her archive pictures and redraws it, and it's like insanely different. The same photo, same composition, everything, and she redoes it, and it's so cool to see the growth. Even just like 2 years difference, it's insane.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I can't.
I don't say Junior replicating. He's like,
You already
that's waste
know.
of time.
You already know my answers. It's simple. There's no way. That freaks me out to even say that. Like, I don't mind looking at them, but to try to beautify them or something, I'll throw it away. Like the Johnny Cash wall, that I erased that a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm hard on myself that way. Yeah. I don't go back to old stuff. It is what it is. It's part of the growth of I'll create something new. It's like going back to that old thought. I don't do that. I just don't do any of that. I'm always looking for new and more next instead of, I don't know. I'm just that way. I'm always looking for that next thing, whatever next is. That's how I tick. It just, I don't know. It gives me all my purpose, I guess. I don't know. I don't fight anymore. It used to fucking drive me insane. I don't know how many of these there are. I really, obviously none, but I don't think it's a good thing. I don't know. It's just how I'm wired.
You don't do art, so how would you relate to that? Like,
Yeah,
what could you go back to?
remix a song.
Yeah.
I would say probably design, right? Like some of my bullshit templates on Instagram, or like maybe a logo or something I do in Photoshop. I rethink those kind of things, and I think about, okay, well, maybe instead of putting this layer behind it, what if I cut it out and put the layer on top of it so it's kind of hanging off of a video, you know, like just certain things like that. I do constantly. I constantly kind of look at what I've previously, even what the way that I lay out my own podcast. It's like, okay, I did this, but maybe if I did it like this, or maybe if I changed that and moved this here, how would that look? You know what I mean? It's the same it's the same canvas. It's just me putting different paints in different places now, right?
There's a lot of power. That could be the move, right? That's what I'm not looking at. That's life water, for instance, or what's death water? What's the water thing now? The can fucking water?
Liquid death.
Liquid death. It's water.
Yeah.
It's fucking water. They're killing it, man. Like, that's going back to that old idea and just making it a little different. I think that's kind of what I'm picking up from there. I'm looking for the new idea all the time instead of just perfect or working with something that's already there. Just make it better. I think there's power in both of them.
But that's hard for you, right?
Very. It feels, I wish I could explain it. I would kill for everybody just to see 3 seconds inside here. I would love to do it with others too. We're all so unique. But yeah, I don't get anxious, nervous, none of these things. I get frustrated is the only thing which is not healthy either. But I get frustrated with what I perceive as not a forward move. I get frustrated. I get angry. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Connor tripped over the dog the other night up there accidentally. She was laying on the little rug, and I got angry. I thought about that a lot. I'm like, what the fuck? So I react. I quickly react to things like that. That's probably the problem with that. Remember, I was like, and of course you didn't mean to do that, man. I was like, but I talk myself through this shit. Like, I was pissed. I'm like, get the fucking dog out of here. I'm like, I don't know why I do that. But yeah, I take myself apart constantly like that.
Connor got some big ass feet.
She's so hard to see, bro. And I'm so fully aware.
She does blend in with the rug up too.
Yeah.
Like, perfectly blends in.
I just immediately react to stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just want to fix it. Coming from the line work, there's no time to think about things. You just have to react to things quickly, or things fall apart fast.
But things can fall apart too if you react too quickly.
Very true. But if in the line work sense, you hone, that's part of it. You hone that piece. It's like reacting to somebody pulling on a gun on you or something. You have a million choices for sure, but there's a couple that are key. Line work was like that. You just constantly looping of getting in and out of problems. I think it's bleeding into everything I do now, and I don't do that anymore. So we react. We have to react like this. You can't go, I wonder if I should. That everybody's dead, man. You can't do. There's no time for that. You're hanging up on the helicopter. It's like you just get in this. It's second nature to react to everything quickly. Fix the problem fast, 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 or people, not just you, are going to be hurt. Right?
Do you think that you should change your mindset from where you were? Because you relate everything to what you know, which is line work, right? Which is react, which is fast paced, which is life or death, which is very gritty, very you know. Do you think that you need to rewire your mind? And if so, how do you do that?
I think thinking about it and talking about it, just for me, the way I process things is all I can do with it. I don't want to change any of that at all. I want to just understand what I want to do differently with it and work on it. And I think me talking about it and giving it, all we know is our world. That's all we know. Like, when I talk like that, you guys have no idea. It's my reality is very much different, right? So I think we all only know what we know. And when you go from a dramatic change like that to here, it's hard to talk about it to people that don't understand anything about it. It's frustrating, kind of. That's hard to explain. That's why I vibe when linemen are here. We just go at it, right? Because it is a very, very interesting way of thinking. But no, I don't want to ever change anything like that. Talking about it, being conscious of what I just said. I talk about these things, why my air conditioner's broken, I'm pissed, and there's a young man with cancer. And I talk about these things out loud because it helps me notice what I don't like. And then I can start. I don't want to fix anything. I just want to work with it. I don't think you can just fix it. It's the one thing I don't think I can fix. I have to fix everything. But I just want to work with it. Because I don't believe you can just fix something like that. It's very complicated, especially in here. I'm a lot there. But yeah, I'm really, really hard on the way I do everything. Like I just talked about the dog. He would have never thought about that again. So yeah, we're all just different. But you know what you know. You have no idea what I know or what I see. None of us know anything what anybody sees or knows, ever.— we're so quick to hop on them and say, that's not right. No, that is exactly all they know.
Yeah.
How dare we do that? I'm really working on that with me because of the line work, because of the reactions. You get fired from that job. You have to, this is what you will do to do this craft or you're gone. We just fire them. We didn't work with them, right? So don't react so quickly. Like everybody just knows what they know.
You fucked me up last week because you said something that really fucked me up. I was thinking about it. You said, do we all see the same shit? I was like, what the fuck? It fucked me up. I literally went home and was like, damn.
How can we ever prove that?
We can't.
Impossible.
Like, how do we see the same shit?
I would have to be in your body. Like, it's impossible. That's just that simple. Like telling the same story twice. It's impossible. It's like we all need to cut everybody's slack. It's like people are doing the best they can with what they have and know. Always.
Yeah.
A guy that killed somebody truly thinks he was doing something in a positive, moving thing. That's my belief. Humans don't just do shit. We just don't. If you have a normal functioning brain and we're always trying to, there's a reason you did what you did, right? And I think 99% of the time you feel whatever you're doing is a positive, good thing, or you wouldn't do it. Go put your hand on the stove. Go jump off some cliff you know you're not going to make it out of.
Not necessarily, though, because it's morally cheating, right? You know that's wrong, but you still do it.
But that's not the end of your existence. That wouldn't stop you from...
It could.
Anything could, yeah.
It could fuck up a lot of shit.
Could. Absolutely could.
I think it would.
It's inevitable. It will. Those people, they're not sensitive to that is all, though. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the more value on one thing, that's the thing you're not going to mess with. So the people cheating on people, they don't have any, there's no value in that person to that other person. Why they even got with them, who knows? But yeah.
Yeah, man.
They just know what they know. They're doing the best they can with what they know.
Sometimes
you have to go there. How can we not go there? Like, how do we know what other people should know or think or what? It's impossible. It's like he's doing the best he can. The wife reacts.
Not all the time though, Junior, because I think we can all agree.
Let's do it.
That we should not. You should not punch me in the face. I didn't do nothing wrong, right? I didn't do nothing to you.
But that's what you think.
If Junior got up and just socked me in the face, do you think I deserve that? No, right?
No, but that's up for like a debate, right? But in my mind, maybe something was totally justifiable that you don't even know you did or said. That's all I'm saying. It's simple. Like what I seen and heard are not the same thing you seen and heard. But yeah, is that right or wrong? There's no right or wrong. It's fucked up.
Do we have any questions in the audience?
That's real. Baby, that's real.
I'll find one really quick.
Producer Jade over here.
Get me off of this. Jesus.
Producer Jade, let's go.
Where her pizza zoo?
Oh my God.
You have a Chihuahua now?
A Chihuahua?
Isn't that what I seen? Some kind of dog in your pizza zoo?
Oh, that's a fennec fox.
Oh, okay.
They're an African fox.
Oh,
okay.
What's wrong with you, Goof Troop?
Planet Zoo, not Pizza Zoo.
Pizza Zoo.
Jesus Christ.
To me, it's Pizza Zoo now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's actually called. Planet Zoo?
Okay, this one's really weird and it's very vague, and I love it. What would be much better if you could just change the color of it?
If you could just change the color of it,
Yeah.
what would be better?
Yeah.
Probably shit. like if you change shit to like a bright fluorescent pink, that shit would be dope.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There might be shit everywhere, and plus you'd be able to see it. You know, when you're at like in. Here's my thing. Why is grass, right? So like when a dog takes a shit in the grass, you can't see it. It just kind of blends in. But if you have fluorescent poop, you're like, yo, go clean that shit up.
Right.
See? Fluorescent shit.
That's a good one. I'm trying to think of something.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what you have to say to that.
You got something?
Me? Let me think on it while he replies.
That's assuming you know. See, I could go deep right there. You don't know what you want different if you don't know what it could be. Fluorescent shit.
Junior, just make it simple.
Maybe it's sorry. It's how I am, bro. I don't know how to answer that question. I'm trying to think of something. Money. If it was just, fuck, I don't know. I can't think of anything. That's just weird. Like, how do you know that's blue? Thank you. That would be better if it wasn't blue. Maybe it's not blue. You're welcome.
It said on Amazon it was royal blue, so it has to be.
Right?
Everybody read royal blue.
Because we was told it's blue. What if way back in the day it was actually not even that at all?
Come on, Junior. Just give me like a blowtorch or something.
Trying to think of something, bro. I got nothing.
I'm just going to make it really simple. Like, as of right now, if I were to change the color of anything, it would just be your wardrobe because it would be really fucking weird.
No black?
No black, just
there you go.
any color, and it would fuck me up.
That'd be cute. We could do that, though. See? That could happen. Those are hard for me because I'm such a...
Fine, I'll find you another one.
Yeah, you gotta give me something.
Hey, Erica, can you hand me a water, please?
Because I can really take that apart simply where I just think deep. That's how I think, bro. Just the same way you guys think funny and cute and happy and all that. I just don't. That's just the way it is.
Thank you.
But you fuckers want me to change. Come on, Junior, make it simple. No, I'm just giving you me. You make yours more not simple. See, I don't tell you fuckers that.
Okay, so the feces, when it goes through your body, it should be... No, I'm just playing.
Neon green.
Just you doing that made me forget my question. 2 seconds.
My fault.
Okay. This is a good one for you, Junior, because you're good at everything already. So what do you wish you were good at?
I don't wish things.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
See,
she's going to say some shit like that.
Anything.
What's something that you would just like, anything in the universe, wish you were just like fucking perfected? That you don't already do. That doesn't count. Nothing art related, nothing building related.
I don't even know because I just do things and do them. There's no want to do things that I'm not doing. I'm trying to think like see what I mean?
Like be a race car
See how
driver?
simple that is?
or
Nope,
like-
no interest. Or I would already be doing it.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It's very simple for me. Whatever that is, I'd be doing it. Let's see. I'm happy right where I'm at. I wish I could just calm me down just a tickle where I could not take my shit apart so bad.
There we go.
That's about it. That's all I could do there.
Hey, that's an answer.
But that's not a wish because that's who I am, right? They say that. Sorry, I'll stop here. The things that we're so critical of ourselves and don't like about us is actually what everybody knows you for. Everything we want to change about who we are, most of the time, is something actually everybody knows you for. My way is how people know me. Why do you want to change that, right? That's all. That's real.
What about you, Dre?
I wish I was really good at animation. Like I would love to do like I just watched the movie Space Jam with my family. And when I was watching that movie, I was like, it's something as simple as Bugs Bunny, like moving his mouth. I was like, the time that it took for them to create this film all off of something that's not actually there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wish I was really good at that. At some type of animation. I think that's fun, you know? Especially like if it was anime. Like anime would be really fun.
And see, I can't answer the question because if I tell you what I want to do, I'll actually do it. Because I almost said drums. I want to play the drums. But if I manifest that, I will be a drummer. And I think about it. I don't just freely think like that. Because if I say it, I'm going to do it. It's fucking scary. That's what I wish I could twist. If I talk about it, it's happening. I'm going to do it.
What about you?
I think low-key I've always been jealous of people that can like do backflips and shit. Like I wish I was just more agility inclined. Like I wish I was more flexible, and I wish I was really good at like throwing out back handsprings and shit. I can't do any of that.
I think Dupree hosts his yoga classes, so maybe she can show you how to be flexible.
She does it forever.
I just assume she does yoga because she burns incense. So my fault.
That's perfect. It's perfect. That's exactly the way it is.
Dupree could definitely touch the back of her head to her ankles. Like she could kiss the back of her heels.
Or your elbow.
Oh shit. You can do that though, Jade. I've seen TikToks where they're like, "Yo,
See?
I try to."
It just takes commitment.
Yeah.
that I don't
Oh,
have.
man.
That's why.
Yo, flips are scary though. Like
They
especially
are.
the backflip. Oh my gosh.
I'm already like scared of not necessarily of heights, but just of falling in general and not knowing where the fuck my head is going by
Yeah.
throwing it backward. I'm good.
I seen a TikTok where a guy was like, "This is the first step. You fall backwards. You just fall backwards, and that's scary as fuck. Try to just fall backwards."
That buddy that I wrestled with down there,
Yeah.
can do one standing flat-footed on the ground. Fucking dope as hell. Backflip.
Oh my god.
That's cool. She's saying it's dope.
Think about just busting out a
That's
backflip.
explosive muscle power is all it is. It's cool.
That's impressive.
Yeah, like busting out the splits anytime. Like that's such a power move.
Can you do the
Joe,
splits?
like Joe,
I used to
fucking
be able
whipping
to.
out the splits. That's so dope.
Right now, no way.
My favorite's the girls that can put like do the splits and then they like twerk. That shit's dope.
I can't go that way. I used to be able to go the other way.
Oh, it's scary, man.
When I was in Nevada, I was in hella shape, but that's a long time ago. That's coming again someday.
Ready for another question?
Send it.
Throw
This,
it.
this one's good for you. If you were a dog, what breed would you be?
Duh. Half French, half English. I think you could answer all of these.
But
My-
that's just the breed that you like. Like I'm thinking, like if you break down your
So-
behavior, I see you
Ooh.
as like, I don't know, a blue healer because you're wound the fuck up. Like you're totally like, you move like a blue healer. Totally. That's my opinion. You tell me based on that.
Yeah, whatever you guys think is what I like. I like to hear what that is.
I don't know
Because like
dog breeds too much.
Yeah, labs are just everywhere. And I like to think I move with purpose. Is a healer doing that?
Yeah, they're a job
Done.
dog.
Then I fuck
Exactly.
healer for sure.
Specifically
Yeah, 'cause
blue healer.
It don't fit my personality to be a Frenchy English, really, does it?
No.
Whatever a serious dog is, whatever the serious dog is, that's it. Like the serious
Do you think-
loyal.
do you perceive
like a
me as
golden
serious?
lab. That like a golden retriever. I think that would be Junior.
Do you think
Yeah.
you perceive me as a serious person?
Yeah, I think you're serious. I think you're.
Yeah, when I
you're-
think of blue healers, I think of like, get the job done now. I'm
Yeah.
a job dog. That's,
yeah,
that's
like
Junior.
serious. We're on task. We're not going to fetch a fucking ball. I'm next to my dude. When he tells me I need to go and get this pheasant that he just shot down, I'm going to get the pheasant.
Yeah.
Fuck the ball.
Yeah.
That's what I see. Whatever breed that is, that would be Junior.
What about you?
I'd be a Rottweiler. No, I'd be a Chow. I
I
think
fucking love chows,
Yeah.
dude. They're
Yeah.
so cute.
I'd be a Chow.
Would
like-
you be a poodle?
That's honestly where my brain was going.
Send it.
I think I'm a poodle. What about like what do you think I would be?
Poodle. That's why I
Based
said
on-
it.
Okay.
For
What's
sure.
the one that Snoop Dogg was
100%.
in
Oh,
Ain't Nothing But a G thing? When he turns into it, it's like a Doberman.
oh.
Should be a Doberman.
Oh yeah. Just
like-
skinny face.
Yeah, yeah.
Your pets start to look like you too. Have you ever heard that? Your pets start to take on your face.
You look like a rat.
Yeah, I'm a rat. Dude, no, your pictures you took of me for the podcast, I was doing this. I was like, I'm a fucking rat in real
Shall I
life.
say
Oh my god.
anything else? See, don't doubt me. I'm serious. It's real.
Yeah.
Like, look at Chance, old fucker.
Yeah, another one you want to fire at us?
Yeah, let it happen.
Let me dig in the archives here really quick.
We still got an audience here.
What was the last show you binge watched?
The Heist that I was telling you
Okay.
guys about on Netflix.
Check that out.
Word,
tonight.
so we're coming back in a circle.
Yeah, exactly. No, you guys gotta see this thing. Like, if you watched Trafficked, right?
Try to remember it, sweetheart. The Heist.
Yeah, I'll
Trafficked is fucking. Did you see that?
yeah. So
What's
I
it
seen the
on?
one in Jamaica.
So good.
Netflix.
Okay, cool.
It was. I think it was top 5 or top 10, and it's all true. It's all a true fucking story about these people that pull off these heists, and
love
it's
it.
fucking incredible, man.
Love it.
It's crazy because now if they tried it now, there's no way. Like there was this one dude that the money trucks, right? They would actually go to like these warehouses and put the money on pallets, and they would just leave the door open. But these guys ran in and they stole like $7 million.
Who are you? Who are you? This is a good question. Who are you in that? Are you the guy? I already know, but I want to hear what you think. The guy that's planning it? Or are you the guy that you masterminded this idea how to get this shit? Or are you in there cranking and running the little crew? Where do you fit into that?
I'm definitely mastermind.
That's for sure.
I think I'm mastermind. I'm thinking 10 steps ahead.
You driving the truck?
Does that mean you're
not
behind
even
the
there.
scenes?
Yeah, he's
No,
not even there.
yeah, I'm not there.
He's a pharaoh.
Okay,
He's a
yeah.
pharaoh. He's like
I'm one of the workers that they're sticking up,
the Godfather.
right?
You like run it. Yeah, you're in there playing it.
Yeah, I'm. What happened?
Dope. So you can watch your work unfold.
Yeah, they even have to shoot me a little bit.
That's
like
dope.
I gotta get shot or tased just to make it, real.
See, I need that because I'm in there cranking. I'm moving people.
Do you think you could rob a bank?
I can't even say that because yes.
Worst case
I think
scenario,
anything's doable. Yeah,
you.
I never would.
It's life or death, right? Life or death. Somebody says, "Hey, I got your family. You have to pull off this heist in order to get your family back."
What do you think I'm going to say to that? Do I do that? Do I play the game or not? I think it's pretty simple.
You got to.
I don't.
You just let your family go?
Call or bluff. 100% of the time. I listened to a really cool thing on negotiating. Long story. It's good stuff. But yeah, almost 100% of the time, doing what's asked of you will get you the wrong result.
Oh man! But then what if the psychopath is like?
What if though? That's you. That's your brain. Your what if guy.
Yeah.
See that? It's beautiful. I don't do that.
You'll handle it if it happens.
And when I do what if, I fucking get nervous, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'll spin out. What if I could do this at Johnny Cash's face? What if I should? That's me, and that's when I destroy my artwork. So I have to just roll because I'll take it apart. That's real, man. That's really how I am. I'm trying to convey that so it's understandable because I know it's hard to understand this.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to like put it out there what I feel it is, and hopefully it's helping. I don't know. That's just how I am.
What about you? You pull off a heist?
What would you?
Only if I play the part of the distraction. I don't think I could do anything else.
You're like, seizure.
Yeah, literally. No, running around with like my shirt off out front of the bank to distract everybody. That's the only thing I think I would do. I'm not good under pressure, ever.
Yes, you are.
And we know this. I was on the radio and sounded like a freaking dork. So I'm not good under pressure.
You're good under the pressure you want to be under.
That's true.
Tattooing's the hardest thing to do there is.
Yes, but I had to ease myself into that. It's
There you
different
go.
when it's like, rob a bank tomorrow. Then I'd be like, oh, fuck.
See?
I'm leaving the state. See ya.
Would be tough.
But yeah, I think if I did the person that was just to divert everybody's
I'm in there
attention,
screaming,
that's the
get
only
on
thing
the
I could
fucking
do.
ground, and on the face mat, I'm doing that. That's
I could
me.
see that. Yeah, I could.
I
Telling everybody
not.
what to do. Yeah, I could do that for sure.
They should there should be something where you could live these fantasies out, like robbing a bank.
Have you ever watched Westworld?
Yes.
Dude,
But-
that's what that just reminded me of.
How cool would it be if you, like, let's say, there should be, the escape rooms, right?
Yeah.
But what if there was an escape room where you have to pull off this bank robbery, right? And if you don't pull off the bank robbery, you lose. But if you pull it off, you win. That would be cool.
That'd be dope.
All fictional, all hypothetical, like
Highline field trips. Here we go.
Yeah.
Team building exercise.
That'd be crazy.
pull off a heist. And you have 15 minutes to plan this robbery, right? Like, that would be cool.
Ew, that's too much thinking. I need you thinking, and I'll pack the guns and make it happen.
Yeah, I wish I worked like that.
I'm the make it happen pawn in that piece. I think that's important too, to know self-awareness, know where you are in things, right? I think that's really healthy. That's a bizarre thing to talk about, but it's very serious to know, I don't know where I would be. I always feel like I'm so certain of every answer I have. It's just how I'm wired, man. I don't even know. It's probably far from healthy, but it gets me where I'm going so the way I want to go. I don't wonder. I'm just doing it. Boom. I don't want to think about drums because I'll fucking play drums. See what I mean? I wish I could weld. I can't even say that. I'm welding tomorrow. For the fear.
Why don't you drum?
For fear of it taking over my life. Going all in. Cause like, why not just build a little garage?
Yeah.
And if it's all
like that.
in,
So it would just, I know what I am. I'm very obsessive, and I know I would just be, which is fine, man. It'd be
Yeah.
great. It's just not. If I wanted to, I'd already be doing it. But I've always loved it.
I think it would be dope. I think you would create a cool drum set with it. You would put on some
There you
cool
go.
things on top of the shit.
My shoulders probably wouldn't.
you'd build the fucking dopest drum set I've ever seen.
Yeah.
10
sure.
out of 10, and you can sell it. So it would create new outlets for you. So why not?
Because I have too many of them already.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm trying to see.
I knew the answer before.
I'm trying
you
to
even
like
said
hone
that.
in on a few of these, and my wife's helping me you guys all are helping me. You guys help herd me in, man. I love it. You guys have very different brains. We're all needed, though, is what's so cool. I'm the charge, make it happen, fearless move guy, know nothing. And you guys have these. We're just so unique. I love that. And when you find people you need in your space to help you to go where we're going, I think that's all life is, man.
Facts.
If you're around like people all the time, it's
Man, there was a lot of people here tonight.
a lot of people, bro.
Did we get a head count?
I didn't care. Was there 20-something people? Allegedly.
Erica was so busy.
She was always busy.
I know me and Chase were sitting in the corner right here. We looked at Erica and we're like, is she going to sit down and like eat or anything? Or
You know what's so cool about it is how much she enjoys it.
Yeah.
It looks like me doing that gun earlier.
yeah, I was going to say,
I think
it was really cute.
I think I understand how people perceive that. I think.
Dupree, it was super cute. She was sitting here in the chair and she goes, don't you just love watching them both do like their art? Erica's like stuffing drinks in the jar thing over there, and you're over here building your gun, and she's like, isn't this just so cute, just seeing them in their zone here? And I was like, you're right, dude.
That's real.
That's really cute.
That's
I
real.
love that. Both of you guys just jamming, just going.
She's definitely a party host. Like she can
Oh,
host
dude.
a party, you know?
Yeah. She masterminds the idea of everything like that.
I can't wait for the next one. I
And
think
then lines it up beautifully.
the next one is going to be bigger, better, and it's kind of like just the start, you know?
Yep.
I think that a lot of the pieces that we put together on this thing, we're going to sharpen up for the next one,
Dude,
you know?
that's growth, constant growth.
Yeah.
That's where I lose some people I may seem frustrated and want to grow. That's all I'm saying right there. Let's do it more. I want to make it more. Let's make it. I'm not just going to chill in this little thing. Let's build, man. That's how I feel too, man. And then when you got the right people, it takes time to find where everybody fits and what they do and what they want. And if we got the same idea, it's that fast.
Yeah, Dalton had a really cool thing on his podcast where he was talking about, one of his guests was saying that in a project, in a business or whatever, sometimes we look at people and we're like, they need to perform now. When in reality, they might perform last, but they might have like the most impact last, right?
Yep.
It's really crazy. It's just like team players, they play their role when they need to play their role. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And understanding your role, right?
The best leaders in the world don't tell people what to do either. They're asking them, what do you like to do, man? Right? Like, you're not going to fill water cans. You're like, go fill up the water jug. You can tell, man. Forced. Anything forced is a bad deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's really cool stuff. But everybody, that's the part of that whole thing before. Everybody has a little spot. Let it happen.
Facts.
It's real.
Smells so good in here.
And it takes a minute to find out where people want to be, too. Nobody knows.
Erica's stirring up the pork over there.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it smells so damn good. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, damn, she's stirring it up over there.
What time are we at, producer Jade?
59 minutes even as of right now.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Well, let's wrap
bro.
this thing up, brother.
Let's wrap it. Should we wrap?
Yeah. That's more. I'll wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, something like that. Producer Jade, thank you so much for producing.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Like, I feel like when people do this, they instantly like get happy.
Oh, I
Just
love
look
this.
at her face.
Anytime I do a podcast with you guys, it's fun.
Yeah, and it's cool to watch them either behind the camera or over there.
Yeah.
Too. That's different. You can see that too. I love that.
I love that you both keep looking at me too. I feel so involved.
What we gonna do? We're just
Yeah,
like,
man.
yeah, Jade.
That's what I do with you all the time. I'm always
Yeah.
that's how I love the room to be about. I don't have a me angle at all. I have an us angle.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Jade, where can the people follow you and, jump into your DMs for bookings? Books are closed.
Books are closed to new clients.
So wrap that up.
She definitely had. See, she didn't get books are closed tatted on
Books
her.
are closed. Books are
That
closed.
was easy.
But you can find me online and Instagram at Jade the Artist, as in Jade.the.artist_07. And then my gaming Instagram is Jader Bader Builds.
Jader
where you
Bader.
can watch me play Pizza Zoo in real
I
time.
was gonna say nothing to do with Pizza Zoo.
I'm definitely gonna create Pizza Zoo T-shirts that your dad's gonna print up.
Hell yeah. Did you see the mock-up hat he did upstairs?
I haven't seen
We
him.
got new merch
Yo,
coming.
come
baby.
peep it once we're
Nice.
done.
It's pretty dope. We got some new 27th hour stuff coming.
Hell yeah.
He's getting at it, so
Make sure you follow us, the 27th Hour Podcast on Instagram. The Hour continues. All of, you know where to find us, man.
Right.
Highline Tag 2. If you miss this open house / family get together, there's going to be more. This one was really fun. There was a bunch of people that showed up. Thank you to everybody that showed up. And I can't wait to do it again, man.
yeah,
It's
man,
a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
Salute to Justin Simmons for coming through.
Yep.
Also being the guest on the 27th Hour. Follow me at Drerawka. That's DRERAWKA on Instagram or allrock.com. You can find everything and everybody on my website.
Which is cool as hell, by the way.
Thank you.
Does that do it?
That does it. Love you, brother. Take
Love
us
you too,
out.
bro. I gotta get a new one, but we'll just use this one more time. Oh, satisfaction is the death of desire.
Satisfaction is the death of desire.
Junior out.
Love it. Peace.
Later.